Hi everyone, Gus Morris here, Windsor High School, the side of our game of the week for the opening week of the NCS playoffs. Windsor High School is the number 2 seed in Division 2, and they'll be hosting number 7 seed Vintage on Friday night here at 7 p.m. Windsor coming off of beating Cardinal Newman this year and winning the NBL title. Joining me to preview the Vintage game, talk about the Newman game, is senior linebacker Ricky Campos. Ricky, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's take a walk. So let's start with last week. Game of the year, game of the season. You guys beat Newman 35-21.
We did beat Newman, yes.
Tell me about that experience. What was that game like? So hyped up, but yeah, what was it like playing?
It really started with the pregame on the bus. Walk through. Yeah. The energy was just such a high level. Really getting into it, getting before the game. We had everything it took to win the game. Really, it was just us battling ourselves.
Yeah.
And we just came out there ready to play.
Yeah.
And really, it just came out our way.
I know that us as reporters had that game kind of circled in the calendar all year long. I know you guys don't want to look ahead to games, but was that the same thing for you guys? Had you guys been waiting for that one kind of all season long?
I think it was always in the back of our heads. We really focus on the game in front of us. Every week we come out here just like focusing, watching film on that game we have that Friday.
Yeah.
But that game was always in the back of our head. It was really the game of the year for us, definitely was.
Totally. So for you, you're also a 3-year varsity guy.
I am, yes.
You're now 2-0 against Newman in your career. That's a pretty fun thing to graduate with.
It definitely is, yeah.
But tell me about, your career as a whole. Where it is, last week's game kind of stack up for you. What's it been like being a Jaguar for 3 years?
Well, it's definitely been interesting. This year I feel like I've excelled compared to my past seasons. Last year I was at D-end. I did well. But this year at linebacker, I really feel like I shine at that position. I feel like it's best for me. Yeah.
Well, so let's talk about the Vintage game coming up this week.
Yeah.
So Vintage, they've won 3 in a row. And they're 5-5 overall. I know they're the 7th seed coming to you guys, but I guess I'll kind of first off, but have you guys been kind of focused, this week to open practice? I know it's coming off of a big emotional win, against a hot team. You guys have to kind of refocus for the playoffs here.
It's definitely going to be a tough game. We don't overlook anyone. We come out here, no matter who it is, and practice as hard as we can for that game. They're definitely a strong team. They got some good players. They're definitely a run-heavy team, so we're going to prepare for that. We've gone against teams like that, like Escalon, really tough team. So I think our defense can definitely handle it.
Yeah, and you were on the varsity team 2 years ago, the one NCS, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So what would it mean again, for you at this point, to be a senior, to go out with an NCS title?
To come out of high school with 2 section championship rings, I feel like it'd be really a great thing. Yeah. A really exciting thing I can look back throughout my life on.
Yeah. Well, the hunt for the second one begins on Friday night here at Windsor High School, 7 p.m. kickoff. Windsor hosting Vintage. Ricky, good luck and thanks for joining me, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.